What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
Good, good. I'm just in the field trying to get these everything handled.
Yes, sir. What you just finished knocking out, man?
Yeah, man. I finished for my I just finished up suing somebody with the administrative process. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, first
Administrative process.
first time it was a little a little confused, not confusing, but just doing something that you never did before, just going through it. But I feel like I figured it out and I got it. Through the training of my mentors, you know what I'm saying, sensei and coach.
Already, man. So how were the classes for you? Just as far as what you learned and now having that awareness moving forward in your, your affairs.
It's solidified it. When I first before I met you guys, I felt like I had a gun with no targets and I was just busting shots aimlessly. But
Mhm.
now I got names on my bullets and I'm not wasting no shots. You know what I mean? It's a good feeling to come at something with a plan instead of just hoping to hit something.
Definitely. Man, the marathon continues. I caught that one. Caught
Yes,
that one.
sir.
That's good, man. Like I'm glad came through as far as becoming a student and learning it, the administrative process, and just starting enough to stand on your own too, because it's all about the foundation. And you feel like you built that.
Definitely. Definitely. The foundation is solid. You know what I'm saying? I want to say I've had the information that you guys were teaching in my head for maybe about like 2, 3 months, but having the confidence to stand on it just very recently. Just very recently. Like maybe like a couple weeks. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. If it's, if the process, like that first round, second round, third round, then doing something with it, it it takes away from the okay, I'm just gonna send this letter out, hope that they do something, and then if they don't, just be like, okay, well that didn't work. Let me try it a different way, or let me try it another way. It's that correlation. You got to keep that
Right.
correlation solid, and that's where the foundation comes into play because they're not going to always respond to you. Most of the time, that means that you're doing it correctly. If they don't respond, then you should receive what it is that you're trying to do. They do respond, that's them giving you a no without saying no. And sometimes they don't respond, and then nothing happens. That's where you got to keep your foundation going. You got to push that through and make it happen, or it won't be there for you. It won't manifest because you're not
Mhm.
putting in the work to manifest
Stay on top of it.
it. All in all,
Definitely.
brother, I definitely appreciate you coming on, man. If you got anything that you want to say whatsoever, just about the process, about working with Sam and I, feel free.
I guess a closing statement for me would be that you and Sensei Sam are embodiment of Christ. That's spreading knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That's getting us out of our incompetent state. You know what I'm saying? To come to the world of the living.
Hmm.
And man, it's like ain't no amount of dollars, ain't no amount of time. Like just I appreciate you, and I'm sure everybody else that was a part of it. I appreciate you guys dedicating the time to teach us. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's like beating a dead horse with a stick. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get us to get this information, but we getting it. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but for surely. Appreciate you guys for sticking with us on everything.
No problem, man. Like, literally, we just putting it out the same way that we wanted it to be put out to us when we were first getting to it. It's a little more difficult for us, but as far as us not stopping, continuing to, to go for it, you guys have that, how can I say this, summarized version of what we went through. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
just make sure that you continue to utilize it keep studying, keep utilizing those notes, and definitely keep growing your knowledge base as much as you can. But make sure it's coming from the soil of your foundation where you plant those seeds, because they'll manifest that way a lot better than just trying to take a whole nother method and doing something else. They all come from the administrative process. That makes sense to you, brother.
No, yeah, I see. It's like I like to compare y'all to the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? Sensei Sam is like the architect. You know what I'm saying? But everybody else is like Neo. They're learning how to move in the Matrix like Neo. But the architect is creating the reality of the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to be the architect too.
I feel you, man. I don't mind being Morpheus. I'm just going, which one do you want? You know what I'm saying? You want that process, or do you want to continue to, do what you've been doing? So
Right. Okay.
we're gonna have many more Neos out here if that's the case. So I definitely appreciate it, brother. You coming
Back.
by, blessing us with your presence as well. So keep
Appreciate it.
trucking and keep handling your business, brother, and keep reaching out to me. As long as you need me, I'll be here.
Appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Man.
All right, brother.